I needed to change things up a little bit. It's getting harder and harder to find sugar-free or fat-free creamers. They used to have a lot, and now they must not have sold well because it's harder to find them.
I've pulled up some alligator facts for you. Thank you, Myron and Mike. They're 37 million years old on this planet. They're called living fossils, and I will give you one guess where the name alligator came from. Anyone? Can I have the etymology? No, we're already.
If you're wondering why the news is showing a pond, it's because there's an alligator in it in Chicago. Someone released an alligator that they probably bought illegally as a baby into this pond in Humboldt Park, and now it's roughly 5 feet long. And as you see, people walk, they fish, they play, and there's an alligator in there. Now our local newspaper are alligator experts too. Oh, they love chicken. Oh look, and here is Chicago's intrepid alligator expert in his rowboat. He's gonna catch it. Well, since I told you yesterday that my AC went out, it's 8:20. Heading to the garage, heading to my mechanic to see if they can figure it out. They've fixed it already twice this year, and it just keeps conking out. So we're gonna try to get this figured out today. And by the way, I did something. Can you tell? Not only are my mechanics great and they have a dope waiting room, but check this out. Somewhere in here. Ah, look at this. What do we have here for customers to read? Look at this exciting adventure novel for young and old alike called The Cats of the Castle. And anybody planning a trip to Walt Disney World 6 years ago? This is a fantastic guide. Clark's Car Care in Naperville. I completely forgot. Today is July 11th. That's 7-Eleven free Slurpee Day. There's a line for Slurpees. I didn't get a Slurpee though. My son did. I got a Coke Zero. Slurpees don't really work on this plan. What kind did you get?
Blackhawk's cherry.
Was it worth waiting? How long did we wait? 10 minutes? That wasn't so bad, I guess. But that was long overdue. Feels good though. And spent a little time in the hydro bed, which helped. Got a wicked knot in my back, but it's good, man. It feels good to exercise. And now it's hot. I did about 40 minutes on an elliptical, and then I did 20 in a massage lounger. I don't do the full flat lay down. I do the sitting one, but so it feels good. Now let's talk about something. And I got to so I did that, and then I also got to watch. I watched episode 4 of Stranger Things. So I'm halfway through. It's getting better. I've been struggling to get into this season, but the end of this episode was pretty intense. So I got to see it through, and not just for the Horror Nights house. But it's getting there. I like it. And I posted this on Twitter, but in episode 3, when Will stands up as Will the Wise in his wizard costume, and he's wearing, gotta close the sunroof because I got the air going. We'll talk about the air conditioning in a minute. But when he stands up and that music is playing, it's kind of like pan flute music and drums. Immediately, my mind knew exactly what it was. It was the Podlings song from The Dark Crystal. So I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are amazing. The pulls that they pull for this show are amazing. So my air conditioning is working right now, but it won't last for long. I took it in this morning, as I told you, and it's going to cost $600 to fix. And this car is 14 years old. It's got just under 112,000 miles. So I said, you know what? Don't bother. I got through a 93-degree yesterday without AC. I'll let this, and it's leaking. I knew something was leaking. At first we thought it was power steering fluid. Turns out it's from the air conditioner. So I don't know if that means it's Freon or what. I don't know a lot about cars. But I don't want to spend another dime on this car. It's going to get me through a little bit longer, and then it's going to go bye-bye. So I'll just live with the heat as long as I have to until this, hopefully this will last a couple weeks. We'll see. With the drip, I don't know. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Not me. I'm the Sasquatch in the room, but you're noticing something a little different. I hinted at this morning. I did probably the most vain thing I've ever done in my life. I was looking at these videos and seeing how gray my beard had become. It was insane. And it was like actually almost see-through because it was so white on the sides. So I had my wife, who's a hairstylist, I said, I was like, what do you think it would look like? And she's like, oh, let's try it. So we colored it. I colored my beard. So I don't know. It's hard to get used to, and it's already it'll fade fast. It's already starting to, I can tell. But it's definitely different. It's definitely darker again. It looks a little fuller. I look more like Brock now than I ever did, from Ears to You. But we'll see. I don't know if I'll keep doing this, as it fades, but I wanted to see what it looked like to be young again. So, but obviously if you watch the vlogs and then this one, you're like, wait, and it's not like it's so subtle you wouldn't notice, because even my 7-year-old this morning goes, wait, she was like eating cereal, wait, why isn't your beard as gray anymore? So I'm sure you people noticed too. So full disclosure, I'm not trying to fool anybody. It's no secret. This is a dye job. We'll see. I don't know. What do you think? My patrons on Patreon said don't do it, but I did it anyway. So it's temporary, but we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. So a couple of days ago, I decided to be spontaneous, and I went on StubHub, and I found tickets to come see Hart and Sheryl Crow tonight. And I got seats in a suite, so basically a skybox, with access to the VIP club for very little, not even face value. So, man, wait until the day or two before a show for StubHub is the jam. This is the second time we've done it in the last couple of weeks. There's no reason to buy tickets in advance anymore at all. Wait till the day of even. I saw tickets start at $6 today. So, I love Hart, I love Sheryl Crow. This is gonna be awesome, and it didn't cost a lot.